This is weekly news updates on News Peddlers. LASU student to provide solution to world crisis. Professor Adewume Falode, the Director for Center for Peace and Security Studies (CPSS) in Lagos State University, has said the center is training experts that would provide solutions to crises around the world. Falode disclosed this on Saturday, February 8, 2025, at the orientation program organized for the newly admitted students of the center at Makanjuola Hall in main campus Ojo, Lagos State. Professor Falode said the student has gotten a rare privilege as the center remains the only multidisciplinary center in the university, that the students are not restricted to a particular department. Professor Oseni Afisi, the Deputy Vice Chancellor who represented Professor Ibiemi Olatunji Bello, MNI, the Vice Chancellor of the university, said, "You have become part of those who would provide solutions to the challenges of the nation." Professor Samuel Kolawole has been named the new Director and Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian French Language Village, located at Badagry, Lagos State. This was announced on Thursday, February 6, 2025. The Governing Council said he got the highest score among several other applicants. Kolawole said he recognized the responsibility that comes with his office and he is committed to making meaningful contribution to the institution. Group wants Badagry Indigene as ASCON Director. Badagry Renaissance Movement demands that Badagry Indigene becomes the next Director of Administrative Staff College of Nigeria, ASCON. The secretary of the group said ASCON was established in 1973 and was gazetted through Decree No. 39 in 1973 by the military government. The institution, sited in Badagry, Lagos State, a border town. Since its inception, no Badagry indigene has emerged as the director of the institution. It is in this vein, after several observations, that the group is agitating for an inclusive Badagry in the hands of affairs of ASCON. Court dismisses suits seeking disclosure of $100 million Dangote payment to Lagos government. The Federal High Court sitting in Lagos, presided over by Justice A. Faji, has dismissed a suit seeking an order and damages to compel the Lagos State government to release the details of the expenditure of $100 million received from Alhaji Aliko Dangote. In delivering the judgment, Justice Faji ruled that the Lagos State government could not be compelled to disclose the required information, as the law mandating such disclosure had not been domesticated in the state. NAFDAC pushes for death penalty for drug peddlers. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, is calling for death penalty for drug peddlers, especially those selling fake or harmful medicines. Nigeria's Education Minister proposed 12-year basic education model. The Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has proposed a transition to a 12-year basic education system in Nigeria, advocating a shift from the current 934 model to a 12-4 structure. Speaking at the 2025 Extraordinary National Council of Education meeting in Abuja on Thursday, Alausa emphasized the need for this reform to align Nigeria's education system with global standards. The NCE, the highest policy-making body in Nigeria's education sector, convened to debate on key issues including proposed 12-year model and the approval of a national policy on bullying. It is important to acknowledge that while the 934 system of education has its merits, it also has drawbacks, such as the need for students to work in order to further their education, Alausa explained. Trump ends visa service in Nigeria. The drop-box visa processing option is no longer available for Nigeria visa applicants in Nigeria, making a significant shift in the visa renewal process. The service, which previously allows eligible applicants to renew their visas without an in-person interview, has been quietly removed from the appointment booking system. Brazilian president criticized Trump, says he was elected to govern US, not rule the world. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has openly criticized US President Donald Trump's foreign policy approach, particularly regarding his stance on Gaza. His comments were a direct response to Trump's controversial proposal to remove Palestinians from Gaza, a plan that has sparked widespread international condemnation. Trump signs order to cut fundings for South Africa. President Donald Trump signed an exclusive order to cut U.S. financial assistance to South Africa, the White House said on Friday, citing disapproval of its lands policy and of its genocide cases at the International Court of Justice against Washington ally Israel. The United States allocated nearly $440 million in assistance to South Africa in the year 2023, the most recent US government data shows. South Africa's foreign minister said on Saturday the executive order lacks financial accuracy and fails to recognize South Africa's profound and painful history of colonialism and apartheid. Subscribe and like our YouTube page, The News Peddlers, for more news updates. Thank you.